What year were you born?
Uh, uh,
Like, what year? So like I was born in the year 2002.
oh, okay. I'm born in 1999, and I'm uh 23. No, 22 years old right now.
And then were you born in Taiwan or did you move there?
Uh, I was born in Taiwan, and I was born in Taichung. Yeah, but I moved to Jiayi. Uh,
Awesome. What was your earliest memory you have from your childhood?
the earliest memory. Uh, I grew up in my father was the my father is the professor in National Zhongzhen University. My first memory is uh, he took me and my sister, and we went to a park, not a park, but the open space,
Mhm.
and but and we fly kites there. Yeah, but the open space it is no longer there. It has become I think it's the building for the department of how is it called? I don't like financial management.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What kind of values did your parents instill in you? So kind of like what ideas did you think, or like what ideas did your parents kind of give you as you were growing up?
Uh, the volumes. Let me think about that. Or mm, I okay. My family. We are Christians, and I sort of know I'm a little bit different from my other fellow classmates or other kids around me. And
Hmm.
yeah, my parents raised me with really uh, uh, they emphasis uh, really hard on uh, the Christian values, uh, and yeah.
Okay. What kind of conversations did you have with your parents? Maybe at dinner or just talking to them?
Sorry, can you repeat that
Oh,
question again?
yeah,
Yeah.
no worries. What conversations did you have with your parents as a child, such as like around the dinner table or just talking to them in general?
Uh, yeah, they don't really like lecture me and my sister on the dinner table. We just have normal conversations. Like I will talk about my classmates, my friends, and what I learned in school. And yeah.
What language did you speak at home?
Oh, language. Uh, Mostly Chinese. But when I was like before I went to the kindergarten school, and we usually use Taiwanese. But in kindergarten, they only use Chinese. Uh, yeah, how should I put it? Uh, all of the students there use Chinese. and my teacher tried really hard to use Taiwanese to communicate with me, but that's kind of a difficulty, right? And so my parents, they started to use Chinese at home, and after like 2 weeks, and I just I started to use Chinese most of the time.
What was your favorite food and who prepared it for you usually?
Favorite food, spaghetti.
Nice.
Yeah.
What was your relationship with your father and mother like?
They are loving parents. Yeah.
And then I know you said you have a sister. Do you have any other siblings?
Oh no, I just have one younger sister.
Nice. What kind of education did you get in Taiwan and where?
Education. I went to the elementary school and middle school. Just I won't say a few blocks away, but it's around like within 10 minutes drive to my school, and yeah, it is in Minshong, and it is called Concordia High School. No, Concordia Middle School. It was founded by missionaries from the, I think it's Lutheran Church. Yeah.
Okay.
And my parents sent me there, not just because we are Christians, but because in Jiayi, private schools are the I don't know, but it's like the best options there.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was elementary school like for you?
Elementary schools, we usually walk there. It is not really far away from my home, and the teachers there. Oh, there was kind of like political issues, but when I was in elementary school in that time, and most of my teachers and classmates, we were all supporting 民进党. Do you know?
No, I don't.
It's people's progressive party. Wait a minute. Let me look up. Oh no. Wait a minute. Democratic Progressive Party. Yeah. And my teacher openly supported them in like when they are teaching, and my classmates will say, yeah, that is right. And that's caused some problem. Like one of my friends, it come from the background like their parents are from oh no, not their parents, his grandparents were not like the people that are original in Taiwan. They came from China, and their their family supports another party, and he will like he's not very comfortable in that kind of conversation. Yeah.
Okay. What was a normal day for you, like when you were around 10 to 15 years old?
10 to 15 years old. Uh, um, uh, 10 to 15. Should I talk about what the day is like in school or in my house?
You can do either one.
Oh, because there's a really big difference
Okay.
between elementary school and middle school. And well, and when I was in elementary school, I didn't go out like I really don't have the time. No, not have the time. My parents they don't really like see me just go out and plays a lot, and I study real hard for the middle school in my house. Yeah, yeah.
Did you want to talk about like a typical day at home then? Or
A typical day at home. Or what?
oh, I was just gonna because you just said like we could move on if you wanted to, but because you
Oh,
kind of talked about school, so I was wondering what home life was like.
oh, and maybe I can talk about it a little bit. Yeah, after I I'm enrolled in my in the middle school I went. I am not really qualified for the uh how should I put it? There's a special class for the best student
Okay.
in the school, and I went to that class, but I'm not very qualified for it. So I have to study very, very hard, and and just to keep me from getting the lowest score in my class. But uh, when I uh, when I went to the I don't know how you call it like ninth grade the
Yeah.
ninth grade, and my uh, uh the school work became easier for me, and my grade have become better.
Nice. Okay. What were some of your favorite places to be as a child? So when you were younger, where did you like to hang out or study, or where did you like to go?
Yeah, I just really I just don't really go out that much. Oh, yeah, but there's a place, and after we have the big exams, and I will like back my parents, and I will say to them, just let me go to watch a movie, and they will say, oh yeah, you can take the bus to I am downtown, yeah, downtown, and there were no even until now there are only there is only one bus at uh, in 1 hour, and I will
Oh,
take that one bus and we go to downtown, and in Jolly there are only two movie cinemas, and I will go just one of them, and I will see a movie with my friends.
Nice. What was your favorite movie to watch as a kid? Was there a movie or TV show that you would watch a lot?
uh, 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 yeah, that might sound very kind of weird, but my parents and and I and my sisters we really like one TV show called Warehouse 13, and uh, have you
I have
heard?
not.
Oh, okay. I think it's like from CBS or I don't know. I don't know, but we can see we can see that show on PBS in our country. Yeah, and my father will record uh record it, and we will watch it when we are free. Mm. But when I like got older and I can use the internet on my own, I have my phone, and so I can watch like anime, Japanese animation. Yeah.
Is there anime that you like more than others?
Oh, I have my top 5.
Nice.
Yeah, like oh, should I list them here?
Whatever
Really?
you're comfortable with. Yeah, whatever you're comfortable
What?
with.
Okay, okay. The first one. I think it will be like Cowboy Bebop. Yeah.
That's one of my favorite anime too.
Whoa! And then it will be like Full Metal Alchemist, the 2009 version, Brotherhood.
I
Yeah.
know I watched Full Metal Alchemist, but not the third one.
And then oh, Steins Gate.
Hmm. I have not
Uh,
watched that one.
okay, it is really good. Yeah, and then 91 Days. I don't think.
Oh, I've watched 90. Yeah, I like
What?
I've heard of it. I've heard of it, but
Oh. Okay, I really I really excited. Okay, and then Akudema Drive.
hmm?
Right. Akudema Drive.
Oh, I started it, but I never finished it.
Oh. Yeah, that's my top 5.
Nice. Okay. And then moving on, could you tell me a little bit about your friends when you were younger? Did you play certain games with them? What would you do together?
We write diaries. Like little girls write. I don't know, not only girls but boys. We there's a small community, and we write diaries and we exchange one from another, and it just goes when it wrong like that, and when the teacher they are teaching, and we just write diaries.
Nice. How much time did you spend with your friends?
Mm, um, in school it was like even if we are in class, and we just chat around when the teachers when they didn't notice us. and yeah, and we went home like we went home together because we live very close. So there's my school is very close to my home, but there's still a distance there for us to walk, and we will walk together.
Nice. Do you still keep in touch with your friends from your childhood, or did you kind of grow apart as you guys got older?
Yeah, we kind of even even though we most of us went to the same middle school, but I went to a very different class, so I just kind of like we just go apart. I just go apart from yeah.
What was one of your favorite memories growing up?
Favorite memory. Uh, favorite memories. Oh, I don't know. Like waking up very late and knew it was weekend.
That's always good.
Yeah.
Can you describe a challenging experience that you may have had in your childhood?
Challenging experience. I really don't like talk in front of a lot of people, and it has been a challenge for me since elementary school. And we have a time called storytelling time. It is for the people of the same grade to go to another grade and tell them a story. And I felt miserably every time. Yeah. Because it needs to have grade, and I will I remember I just couldn't get above like 3, but it's the full score is 5, and I will just get 3.
It's like one of those things that you have to do but don't want to sometimes.
Yeah.
When you were younger, what was your dream job? What did you want to do with your career?
Uh, I and my friend, yeah, my best friend, we talk about that a little bit. I want to be a painter, and that is very different from what I'm currently doing right now. And my friend want to be a writer, and my parents just told us, yeah, you're gonna like starve after when you get older. They I think my parents were like half kidding, and my best friend's parents were half kidding too. But they told us like, oh, you can you can study harder, and you can go become a professor like my father and her father too. So yeah, we dream of becoming a professor for some time. Yeah.
So, what major are you right now? Or what is your goal?
History.
Oh, nice. And then, so you're going to try to become a professor?
Oh, yeah, if I'm allowed. uh, yeah, I'm. I'm. I have been trying to be enrolled in graduate school. Yeah, but the results haven't come out yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When you were younger, what kind of ideals did you have for your future? Like, did you want a family? What kind of house did you want?
I never thought of having a family when I was younger, and and my friends talk about that a little bit, and we don't want to get married because we think it might be a burden. Yeah, when I was younger, the having a family seemed to be really tough, and ideals. Oh, we want to move to somewhere just not in the south of Taiwan. We just want to go to the capital of my country, that is Taipei, and it is where I am right now. Yeah, I don't know, but kids in Jiayi, we really, I don't know, compared to those in Tainan and in Kaohsiung, uh, students in Jiayi just really, really, really want to go to Taipei, and they will try very hard to have a better score on the exam to let them go to university in Taipei. And even they only get to the private school, like it is very expensive. They will choose to go to a private school in Taipei, and they didn't want to stay in the public university in the south.
Okay. What kind of feelings and words come to mind when you remember your childhood?
Warm and fuzzy. I don't know. I think warm. My father is he's an excellent cook. Yeah, and when he have time in like such as on weekend, he will like prepare a really how should I say that like a really big meal for us. Yeah.
What is your favorite thing for, because I know you said spaghetti was your favorite food earlier, but what was your favorite food that your dad would make you?
I think it will be spaghetti too, but there is a special meal that he talks about. I maybe I can type it in the chat because I only knew it's Taiwanese because it is from my grandma, my grandma. Yeah, and it is called Suna Button. If we divided, Suna means bamboo, and Button means gravy. It kind of like gravy.
Okay.
Yeah, button. Yeah, and Suna button you can't like eat it regularly, or every day because the season for the bamboo is in, I think, spring, and my father will when the spring came, and my father will took time to go to supermarkets like 家乐福, Carrefour, and Costco, and he will look around for bamboo and to get home, and yeah, cook it.
Nice. What is Costco like in Taiwan? I just
okay, you're you're curious about it. Okay. And it was opened in, I think, 2011.
Okay, so
Yeah, and when it opened, I not mean in Taiwan, I mean in Jiayi. And when it opened, it was like chaos because all the people in the south region. I think it was the first one that opened in south region, and people just walked in there, and it was like chaos. And my father and my mother, they were watching TV, and it became a national news. And they just say, oh, that is like trouble, and we just couldn't go there like right now. But they were so excited about it because there was like Costco just sells something that not really common in Taiwan, and it's it just sell one thing at a time. No, it doesn't sell one thing at a time. It sell it like in large scale, and my family when yeah, at least my favorite thing is convenient for them to buy something that is in a large scale at one time, because yeah, they don't have to go to supermarkets every week. They can just go to supermarket like every other week, and it was very large, and because when it was like opened, and that place doesn't have much other buildings there. Yeah.
okay. And then going back to like a previous topic, what was your relationship like with your sister when you were younger?
She bites me like right, not occasionally but regularly, and my mother will hear me like my scream, and she'll know, yeah, my sister just bit me again, and she will like call from like another room, and he'll like telling my sisters to stop. Um, uh, and when we that was like when she was 3 or 2, or I don't know, or I'm 3 or 2. I don't have the memory. Yeah, but when we grew older, and she just I don't know why, but she just loved to bite me, and I'm always the one who lose.
No.
Yeah, I think my sister is a bit, not just a bit, more aggressive than me, and I was like, oh, I'm the older sister, so I have to yeah, I have to take care of her, and sometimes I just so want to so you want to do something, well, just go. Yeah.
Did you guys have any pets growing up, or did you want to have a pet when you were younger?
Yeah, we want to have a pet when we were younger, but my parents they opposed to this idea, and they gave us really good answers, reasons, and that is when they were younger, they have their pets, and yeah, I think the dog that my mother had, it ran away, and the dog that my father had, I think it died because of the sickness, and they are really traumatized. And when they told us their childhood story, and I and my sisters, we were traumatized too. Yeah, we just think, okay, we don't want to have a pet.
That's fair. Um, let's see. If you could tell your 10-year-old self one thing, what would it be?
Can you explain the
Oh,
question?
yeah. So if you could travel, like if you could travel to your younger self and like tell yourself one thing from the future, kind of like if you could give advice to your younger self or just something that you would want to say, what would it be?
I will told myself, watch more movies when you can, or listen to art music than my father's collections, because he has a really large collection of contemporary Christian music, and I listened to it when I was younger. Before I became 15, I just listened to them every day, and I didn't know there's other things in the world. That is kind of crazy, but I when I was like 17, it's the time I started to really listen to other music than contemporary Christian music. Wow, why?
As you got older, what music did you kind of gravitate towards, or what music did you end up liking more than your dad's music?
Uh, I okay. How should I put it? I started to listen to 21 Pilots and My Chemical Romance in 17, and also at the same time I started to grow my interest in Britpop in the 90s. Yeah, and I became a really big fan of Oasis, a
Oh,
band
nice.
from Manchester. Yeah, uh, uh, there was one guy in my class. Yeah, he openly supports, you know, uh, the band called Blur, and there is some kind of conflict between these two bands, and yeah, I just couldn't really get along with him, but uh, when I think about that, it's kind of like a good story. Yeah.
Okay. And then lastly, is there anything else you would like to add or let me know about your childhood that we didn't discuss before?
Uh, I think it might be the church that I went, but uh, I should talk about it a little bit more. But I don't really have, yeah, good memories there because my parents demanded more. I think they want me to have more attention to church than in school. And they were like wanting me and my sister to devote more in church, like I don't know how to say it, but uh, mm, uh, you he would like to say you don't just go to the church and sit there. You have to serve your God. And but before I am 15, I'm not quite sure about my religion. So I will like thinking that why am I still working hard when it is weekend? Yeah, just let me have some break.
So yeah, I thank you so much for participating.